welcome to Little Red Roaming. I'm your host, Little Red, and this is the third time I filmed this video. Both times I filmed it yesterday, I looked back at it last night and realized I didn't like the video quality, I didn't like the sound quality, the lighting was off, and it was just, and neither of them worked well. So, third time's a charm, hopefully we get it this time. So part of the problem that I was having with filming it is that I moved! I'm in a totally new place, and I was trying to find the best place acoustically and lighting-wise to film, and I was having a little difficulty nailing that down yesterday. But I think we got it. I think this will be a good spot for now. Bear with me. This is going to be our new set for the time being. Anyway, on to the subject of today's video, which is travel journals. Do you keep one? I do. I love my travel journal, and I use it on every trip, even if I'm only going to be there for a weekend. And the reason that we're talking about this week is because I was writing a review about Niagara Falls and all the wine tastings that I did up there over Easter weekend. And when I was writing this, I realized that I couldn't remember a lot of the little details that are important. Type of wine that I liked at each location, some of the tour guides' names, the restaurants we went to, stuff like that, that actually is pertinent to writing a review. And I was unpacking boxes and scouring around trying to figure out where in the world my travel journal was. It was packed away safely. I found it. We're good. Right here, this beauty is my travel journal. This journal has been to 11 countries with me. It says, "Let's get lost" on a little globe, and I love it. I think it's so cute. It's a nice soft shell, so it's not, it doesn't get warped very easily. And every page has little pictures and quotes at the bottom that have to do with travel. So it's actually a dedicated, just meant for travel journal, which I kind of love. The quote on this page says, "I'm in love with cities I've never been to." Unknown. And then there's pictures of like a suitcase and stuff. Anyway, I love my travel journal so much. It was actually bought for me by a client at work before I left on one of my big trips. So I've started to touch on one of the reasons that I think journaling while you travel is so important. And for me, it's for record keeping. So when I'm writing my blog, I can go back and relive those moments and be able to say, okay, what did I love about this place? What did I not love so much? What was that person's name who was really fabulous when I was there, so I can give them some credit? So for someone who writes a blog, keeping a journal when you travel is super duper important. It keeps everything in one place so you can find all the information you need, especially if you're comparing trips. This recent blog post, I was actually comparing my October trip to Niagara and my April trip to Niagara. And so it was good to have those notes so close together, and I could kind of flip back and forth between them. One of the other things that is helpful about having a travel journal that you keep and you record all these little details is that you become a better resource for friends and family. Say I went to Venice, right, and I found this really, really fantastic restaurant, and it's kind of on like a lower level, and it was just, the food was amazing. And when I had a friend going to Venice, I couldn't remember the name of the place, and I was like, shoot, it was something like, it was in Italian, it was like the restaurant on the river, right? And then I looked at my travel journal and I had the name of it written down, and I was like, oh, this is what it is. If you find this, eat there. The food was great. So I became a better resource simply because I had that noted down. And if I ever go to Venice again and I can't remember the name of the restaurant again, I have it written down. So I'll be able to find it, which is really great when you find a little kind of a gem like that, that you might not have found otherwise. So later on in life, when you're looking back at all the adventures you've had, you have this really, really detailed description from your perspective about each trip that you took. And I promise those type of memories are going to be totally invaluable. And we take lots of pictures and everything when we're traveling. But the pictures don't always capture exactly what we're feeling in that moment, or the smells and the sounds that are going on. And you can write about those all in your journal and really give it a sense and be able to pull those memories out a little bit easier. Now, depending on the type of person you are, there are a couple different ways that you can keep your travel journal. So I keep it like a diary. I write every little detail down. I write how I'm feeling. If the breakfast was really good, I write about my travel companions and the people that I met. And I just gab and babble. And as you can tell, I like to talk, so my writing reflects that. But you don't have to do it like that. You could keep your travel journal in the form of maybe poetry. You could write a poem for every experience that you have, or every city you go to, or maybe about different people that you've met. And that's your way of recording, and that's your personal twist on it. You would also, if you're more pragmatic, you could do like bulleted things, like where did I go? You know, if it's a restaurant, you put the restaurant name, what was the date, the city, description, and then the description could just be, you know, what you ordered, what you liked about the food, what you didn't like about the food, maybe the waiter's name if you want. And if you do it something like that, it's a lot more just like jotted down memories, but that might work for you. That might be something that you want to try out. So I'm sure there are a million other ways you could do it. You could draw pictures if you're an artist. You could just kind of doodle little memories in there. You could do your travel journal on your phone or on your tablet. Maybe you're doing a travel journal as a vlog instead of writing it down, and so you're just talking to your camera at the end of the day and recording what you experienced. Who knows? Everyone is a little bit different, and I think you should find the type of travel journaling that works best for you. But I do really think everyone that travels should be keeping a travel journal. It's so helpful. So what about you? Do you keep a travel journal? If you do, what kind of style do you keep it in? Do you do it in one of the ones I listed? Do you have like a totally different way of doing it that works best for you? I would love to hear about that if you want to leave me a comment down below. I'd also love to hear if you hate travel journals. If you don't keep them and you think they're a waste of time or a chore and you just want nothing to do with them, you want no part of it, tell me why. What makes you so vehemently against travel journals, if anyone out there is? In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button to let me know. If you like the content that I am putting out, please subscribe to my channel. I have 20 subscribers right now, and I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are awesome. I'm working hard to improve my content and improve the quality of my videos, so bear with me. It's a learning experience, and I hope I'm getting better with everyone. I feel like I am. Thank you so much for checking in. I really appreciate the support. My name is Little Red, and I hope you get to enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope it's just as beautiful wherever you are as it is where I am. Ciao!